excited about utilizing the skills that park crossing has instilled in me.
I'm excited for attending the Ohio State University.
I'm excited to be able to meet a lot of new people and have a lot of new opportunities.
For my next chapter, I'm definitely excited just to go to college. I'll be attending Alabama A&M University, which is an HBCU, so it'll be a different environment for me, and I'm just excited for change.
Mainly sports help with time management because you can't be late, and I know like in college and stuff, you have to be on time, so that's how I feel like that helped me.
One school program that has really helped transform and progress us, both of us, is Around the Dove and Broadcast Media. Around the Dove is our school news show, and we work on it every week, and we have for 4 years.
Taking dual enrollment courses have given me a taste of what I can expect in the future by taking different classes that I will be taking in college, and also by getting different credit hours, different credits that I can apply in college.
I have met a lot of great people. I have had a lot of great encounters, great conversations, a lot of motivation, and a lot of good energy around me that I'm very grateful for. A lot of life lessons that I have learned just being here and engaging with many different people.
The faculty and staff at BTW Magnet High School has always been very supportive towards our mental health. They're always here for whenever we need to talk or whenever we need some type of help.
Some of the clubs that I participate in that helped shape me were definitely Theater Club. It has helped me with my confidence and public speaking and also my leadership skills.
What excites me most is that I can get a head start and that I've earned multiple credits at the University of Alabama Early College.
Brittech has shaped me in a lot of ways, so I'm constantly telling the people who have impacted my life here at the school that they mean so much to me, because really I don't think I would be who I am without them.
Something I'm looking forward to after graduation is joining the military, and looking forward to being a forensic pathologist as well.
I'm excited to be living on my own, get that experience of having to take care of myself, make sure I do everything I should be doing, just a little bit more freedom.
Something that excites me the most about my next chapter is attending Troy University and the realization of all the freedom I have and finding out what I really want to do.
The teachers, the adults, the students, like all my peers, everyone around me, they're so supportive, and they really want you to do well in life, which just inspires you to do as best as you can to make them proud.
I really think the academies like advertising design and my CTSO, Skills USA, they definitely helped build a foundation for my post-secondary career. I definitely picked my career choice, my major based off of those programs.
I feel like being a student here has helped me a lot because I've been able to make a lot of new friends who helped me and supported me, and a lot of teachers who also supported my ideas and decisions of what I want to do in my life. So I feel very grateful that I have them in my life, and they have always been there for me. I also thankful for the college trips that we was able to go on, so I could explore new colleges that I may want to attend and go to.
PS class of 2025. I'm Dr. Zacchaeus Bird. What an exciting moment for all of you. Your graduation day is more than just a cap and gown. It's the result of hard work, late nights, early mornings, and the courage to keep going. And we are proud that you have completed this monumental chapter in your lives. I'm encouraging all of you to continue to write your success stories and continue to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Your future is bright, and your journey is just beginning. Congratulations, graduates, and remember, your story is just getting started.
This is a joyous occasion, a celebration, and a lifetime memory.
Please silence your phones to ensure everyone has a memorable experience.
We know you're excited for all of us, and we're excited too.
But please hold your applause and excitement until all of our names are called.
This is a moment we'll never forget.
We want to say thank you to our parents,
Grandparents,
Siblings,
teachers, counselors, and administrators,
And everyone who has supported us on this academic journey.
Good afternoon. I am Sabrina Kraft, and it is my honor to serve as the MC for today's program. On behalf of Park Crossing High School, welcome to our 10th commencement exercises. We are proud to have with us Superintendent Dr. Bird, members of the Montgomery Public Schools Board, central office staff, distinguished guests, dedicated faculty and staff, and most importantly, the parents and guardians who have supported our students in every step of the way. Graduation Day stands as a proud milestone, a testament to perseverance, growth, and the boundless journeys yet to come. As Maya Angelou once wrote, "We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty." Today, we celebrate not only what our students have accomplished, but the transformation that has prepared them to soar. As we come together to celebrate this milestone, we kindly ask that you silence your cell phones and limit conversation during the ceremony. Commencement is both a joyful celebration and a solemn milestone, and we want every guest to be able to savor it from start to finish. And now, with the familiar sounds of pomp and circumstance, will you please stand for the academic procession? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by Park Crossings Air Force Junior ROTC, followed by the national anthem. Graduate candidates, you may now be seated. At this time, we invite a member of the class of 2025 to lead us in the invocation, Jaden Floyd, Senior Class Vice President.
Good afternoon. Let us pause for a moment and take it all in. The caps, the gowns, the fellowship we had with each other, the teachers, the administration, and others. This moment didn't just happen. It was built day by day, challenge by challenge, choice by choice. We come so far, from the first nervous steps through the halls as freshmen, to the late night studying, the early morning rushing, to the friendships made, the lesson learned, and the growth that can't be measured by grades alone. These past 4 years held joy and laughter, but also struggle and strength. We faced uncertainty, change, and even losses. And through it all, we kept showing up, we kept pushing, and we kept going. We celebrate not just the diplomas today, but the journey and the determination, the resilience, and the becoming. But even as we stand at this finish line, we know that this is also a beginning. So let this be the start of something extraordinary. Let this be the day we honor our past by boldly stepping into our future. We come so far, and it's by God's grace. We're just getting started. Thank you.
As a special tribute to the graduating class of 2025, the Johnny Rebecca Carr Middle School Jaguar Choraleers have prepared a heartfelt musical selection. We are honored to have this performance dedicated to our seniors by students who we hope will be future Thunderbirds from our feeder school. Under the direction of choir director Kadarius Jones, please enjoy I'll Make a Difference, arranged by Mogis Hogan. It is now my honor to introduce the Salutatorian of the class of 2025, Janatara Nalima. She is an outstanding scholar who has worked diligently throughout her high school journey, taking rigorous advanced placement courses and excelling at every step. She is also an Equal Justice Initiative Legacy Scholar for the class of 2025. Please join me in welcoming her with her remarks for today.
Good afternoon to all the faculty, staff, students, friends, and family. It is very wonderful to see everyone gathered here today. It is an honor to be your salutatorian for the class of 2025. I want to start off by thanking my family, especially my mom and dad, who sacrificed so much for me and my sister. And to thank my sister Famida, who is caring, and my cousin Khadija, who has always been there to cheer me on and guide me through stressful times. I also want to thank my friends Sadia and Samira, who has been always there for me by giving me helpful advice. I also want to thank my friend Kira for being supportive and caring. And shout out to Mr. Simon, Dr. Elmore, and Dr. Arnold for being such amazing teachers who care about their students. That said, I want to most importantly thank God for helping me and guiding me through life. That said, I congratulate the class of 2025 for all their hard work and effort to make it to such a monumental moment in our lives. We can all remember our first day of school, how nervous we felt, clutching to our backpacks, some of us excited, some of us unsure of what to expect. But look at us where we are now, at our very last day of graduation in high school. As this chapter closes, a new chapters begin. Some will serve in the military, others will enter the workforce, and many of us will continue our education through college. The journey through life, the journey through school has shaped us. We have learned, grown, created countless memories, but most importantly, we have been shaped by our experiences. Everyone has their own struggles in life, challenges that shapes and test us. I want us to recognize the impact our experiences have on us, not just the joyful moments, but the difficult ones too. These experiences carry lessons that can lead us to growth, wisdom, and resilience. Your journey will have its up and down. The people who go on to succeed are not those who have it easy, but those who take their pain, setbacks, and obstacles and use it as fuel for self-improvement. Success isn't about avoiding struggles. It's about how we respond to it. I want to share a personal experience with you guys that will hopefully help motivate some of you. So I had dislocated my kneecap and sprained my ACL, not just once, but twice. The ACL is a ligament that helps the knee to be stable and helps in fast movements. I couldn't do the things I was once able to do, which made me realize how we could take the little things in life for granted. It made me more empathetic towards the struggles of others. It made me more resilient towards hardship and showed me that I needed hope and God to overcome it. I could have easily drowned myself in sorrow and given up on life, but I didn't. I came to school even with an inflamed, sprained knee because I was dedicated to my studies, because I was dedicated to being present. So always keep in mind the challenges you face does not define you. You need to know you're beyond the things you struggle with. The challenges only make you a better person, so learn and grow from them. Don't let it stop you because there's more to you than what challenges you. So once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. You all did amazing and should all be proud.
I now bring forward the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Lena Abdur Rashid. Lena is a dedicated scholar who has excelled in advanced placement courses and demonstrated leadership both in and out of the classroom. She is a proud member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, and Student Council. Please join me in welcoming Lena as she delivers her valedictorian address.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and students. My name is Lena Abdul-Rashid, and I am honored to stand before you as your 2025 valedictorian. I want to begin by extending a heartfelt thank you to the excellent teachers, staff, faculty, and parents for making this day possible for all of us. Your support and commitment does not go unnoticed. Without you all, we would not be standing here today. I would also like to thank my parents, and especially my brother, and Mr. Simon and Ms. Kraft for helping me throughout my entire academic journey. Without you all, I would not be standing here today. Class of 2025, we finally made it. Years of early morning stress, late night studying, and memories that range from chaotic to unforgettable were not in vain. It feels like yesterday we walked into Park Crossing High School scared and unsure, not knowing who'd we become in the future. Every challenge we faced, every setback taught us something, and with each lesson, we grew stronger. Even when we were afraid, we kept moving forward. We've grown up in a time when the world is changing faster than ever. We've witnessed moments that challenge us to think bigger, speak louder, and show up for one another. And through it all, we discovered that fear does not mean we're not ready. It means we're on the edge of growth. Today is a milestone, a finish line, yes. But we're standing at the edge of something brand new, looking out at a future that's wide open. Yes, that is a little terrifying, but it is also exciting. Because what lies ahead may feel uncertain, but it's something we get to shape for ourselves. If you're feeling unsure, you are not alone. We're graduating into a world that is fast, unpredictable, and constantly evolving. But let's not forget, we've already navigated a world that threw us curveballs. We've made it through countless challenges that tested our patience, our confidence, and our resilience. And every time we adapted and we kept going. The future does not come with a map, and that's okay, because we're not walking into it empty-handed. We carry everything we built here at Park Crossing High School. The lessons, the friendships we've built, the quiet wins, and the loud laughter will take us far beyond our high school years. We are not the same people who walked through those doors almost 4 years ago, but we're stronger and more ready than we may think. Fear will show up before job interviews, before new beginnings, and in those what am I doing with my life moments. But fear does not get to make decisions, we do. So instead of fearing what comes next, let's meet it head on. Let's take the risk. Let's apply, audition, try, fail, and try again. Let's choose to be curious, not cautious, because the future isn't something that happens to us. It's something we get to build step by step. To my classmates, you are more capable than you may think. Please don't wait until you feel ready, because you never do. Just start, even if you're afraid, because that's how all great things begin. So here's to tomorrow, not a future we walk into without fear, but one we're ready to shape. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
At this time, we are honored to welcome today's commencement speaker, Pastor Stephen Huntley. Pastor Huntley is a dynamic leader, inspirational speaker, and the senior pastor at True Divine Baptist Church here in Montgomery. With over 3 decades of pastoral leadership, he has inspired countless individuals with messages rooted in purpose, resilience, and hope. Under his guidance, True Divine has grown and thrived with over 5,000 members and provides a wide range of community service. He is also a familiar face at Park Crossing. Frequently seen in the gym and at our school events, he is always cheering on our students with his unwavering support. Today, he brings words of encouragement and wisdom to our graduates as they step boldly into our future. Please join me in welcoming Pastor Stephen Huntley.
Thank you so much. To Principal Fountain, faculty and staff, Superintendent Byrd, Chief of Staff Jamie Wilson, Montgomery Board of Education, parents, and to these fantastic students that represent the class of 2025 Park Crossing High School. When I was asked to encourage you today, I thought about the importance of knowing where you are now and thinking about your life ahead of you and thinking about winning in every sphere of your life. And so I couldn't think of any better example than one that is as recent as those that sit among you, as the ladies that represented Park Crossing as the first state champions in 6A basketball this year of 2025. I thought about three things in light of Coach Freya and her staff preparing these young ladies to compete. Three things I thought about passing on to you that I hope that you could readily recognize while these young ladies grace your presence each day. Number one, embracing preparation. Number two, facing every giant. And number three, making all the people that is in your sphere of influence proud of you. When you think about winning, first thing that you think about, that it does take preparation. Life in and of itself would be the greatest challenge for you as you go, and you have to be prepared. For the last 17, 18 years of your life, that's what's been happening. Your parents, your friends, your community, your school, your friends, everything around you have been preparing you for this moment of graduating and setting you up for the future that is ahead of you. It is our hope as your cloud of witnesses that you are ready to take on the next phase of your life. And so when we think about preparation, we think about all that is required in the dark, because the champions of 2025 taught us before they stepped on the court how to prepare before they hit the court. You don't win 34 games in a year and only lose one and not be prepared. It was what they did in the dark that we saw on the court. It was the sweat equity that they put in to what they were trying to achieve. My challenge to you is put some sweat equity in whatever you're trying to achieve. Second thing, build resilience and intrinsic motivation. I call it doggonedness and tenacity. Nobody in this world is going to give you anything. You have to show up to fight for every space that you're in. And you got to have some intrinsic motivation, and you got to have some doggonedness. You have to have some scratch and some claw, and you got to say to whatever it is, I'm here, pack a lunch, because I'm going to win. The second thing that we learned from the champions is we learn how to face up every giant. You know, I love showing up at the playoff time for basketball games, and as I'm watching throughout the year, I kind of know who's doing very, very well. And so as I'm watching these young ladies compete throughout the year, I said to myself, as an avid basketball fan, I said, they got a shot. They the real deal. And I thought about how important it is that even though you got a real shot and you the real deal, there's always going to be a champion already at the top and at the pinnacle of whatever you're trying to do. And in order for you to get to the top, you have to go through the best. It was in the semifinals at the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama, that our Park Crossing girls faced Hazel Green. Hazel Green was the 7-time defending state champions. If you don't know what that means, that they won the state championship the last 7 years in a row until our girls showed up. It was in the semifinals game that they were in a tug and war, back and forth. They were in a bear meeting. It wasn't easy. It was one play that I got etched in my mind that I want to share with you, just in case you haven't heard about it or just in case you were not there. There was only a few seconds left in regulation when we had fouled and we needed the young lady to miss the free throw, and of course she did. But it was during that time that Coach Freya and her staff made a decision to put in Tyler Stangline. Based on the reports, she didn't have any stats attached to her name. But it was in that moment that was an in-game decision that was made to put her in for a purpose, because we needed a 3. In the stands, I said to myself as a pastor, I said, we are going to need a miracle. And I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I knew we were going to need one. And so as the game started into progress with only a few seconds left, you could see the pass going down the court to Tyler in the corner. She took one dribble and put it in the air, and it looked like she had some help from heaven. And that ball went through the net, placing us in a position to continue to go on. And we went on to 2 overtimes and beat the 7-time defending champions for the state championship. Well, what do we learn from this? What do we take away? That winning is the only option. It was the night before that somebody, I don't know who it was, they decided that Park Crossing girls were no longer number 1, but they put us at number 2. I was offended when I looked at the hierarchy of the teams. I said, why did they move us down and we only lost 1 game? They've lost several games and we only lost 1. And I said to myself, girls, y'all better go get it tonight. You better go get it. You better have some scratch and claw. Lean on your preparation, because they're not going to give it to you. Always remember that as you go forward, that these girls have taught you some things. They're not going to give it to you, but winning is the only option. Number 2, always make in-life adjustments. Just because you're going this way don't mean you got to continue to go this way. Sometimes you got to call for a substitute. And sometimes you might be the substitute, but always remember that if they call you to get in the game, be ready when your name is called. And so just sitting among you is the MVP of the championship game, Sanaya Jackson. It was in that same game we learned from Sanaya not only how to be a dog among all those on the court, have scratch and claw and tenacity and resilience. Not only did we learn that, but it was at the end of the game in double overtime. She was fouled. She needed to make 2 free throws in order for us to win. She, with courage, stepped up to the line and finished them, knocked them off of the pinnacle, putting us at the top. So we have a great example among us on how to win, and we appreciate you, Sanaya, for everything and the sweat equity that you place in your game. What a joy. The last thing I'll share with you as I go to my seat is that our champions have taught us how to make others proud. It was in the stands that I smiled as wide as I possibly could. I think some folk got pictures of me standing up, screaming to the top of my lungs for these young ladies because I was so proud of them. I want you to understand that success doesn't lie in being the best, but it lies in doing your best. You don't have to have all the skill sets. You don't have to have all the wisdom. You don't have to know everything to become everything that you're designed to be. It just means you got to show up every day ready and give it your best effort. And then make sure you make your people proud by making humanity better when you leave than it was when you found it. Make sure you add value to the lives of people that are around you. And then lastly, seek to make those who impacted your life more important, more famous than your own life. If you always talked about in your own circle, I ask for you now to correct that. Talk about your parents more than you do yourself. Talk about your educators more than you do yourself. Talk about your friends more than you do yourself. Talk about the people that you help and that are doing better more than you do yourself. So I challenge you today to go out and win. Don't stop here. Keep building on what you have seen and what you've experienced. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go hard. Let's soar like thunderbirds. Excel like thunderbirds. And let's win like thunderbirds. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Now, to the class of 2025. In the inspiring words of Michelle Obama, don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. This powerful message captures the spirit of your journey. Your graduation today is not just a celebration of academic achievement, it is a tribute to the courage, determination, and resilience you've shown in the face of challenges. You've not only reached a milestone, but you've become a symbol of what's possible when hope and hard work together. Faculty marshals, please prepare the candidates for commencement. Once again, we kindly ask that you remain quiet as each graduate's name is called so that every student is given the recognition they deserve and their moment can be fully heard and celebrated. Principal Fountain, it is my distinct honor to present to you Park Crossing High School's graduate candidates, each having the requirements set forth by Montgomery Public Schools and entitled to all rights and privileges thereof. Mr. Simon and Mrs. Tyson, please prepare your roll to proceed to the stage.
Lena Abdur Rashid, Valedictorian. Janata Nalima, Salutatorian. Daniela Lopez Valesquez. Gabrielle Leandria Moulton. Zara Ariana Henry. Trinity Michelle Elder. Carly Johnson. Sanaya Janice Moon. Nina Lillian Marie Brown. Lanasia Arwen Howard. Joshua Alavante Aaron. Kevin Jamal Aaron. Tyler Jerome Adams. Stan Trevius Anderson. Giselle Apolinar Berengue. Aldeja Shanice Arrington. Jamirico Tiana Ashley. Quintarian James Austin. Caitlin Eleanor Babers. Kennedy Simone Ballard. Justin Alexander Barrett. Jeremy Quintez Beeman. Skylar Belser. Zylan Terrell Benford. Dwayne Bryant Berry. Justin Terrell Billups. Andrea Nicole Bogan. O'Brianna Denise Bradley. Treasure Ihosefe Brahima. Tristan Terrell Brasley. Leandria Chantel Brinson. Kamari Nicole Brooks. Christian Julius Browder. Jalen Gerard Brown. Malaysia Brown. Alexander Bryant. Jadarius Cortez Bryant. Micah Jakari Bunch. Jasmine Shanae Burney. Jalen Aaliyah Burrows. Caleb Burton. Jadarian Dewan Calloway. Cambria Micaiah Carr. Garrison McNeil Chapman. Matasia Chappelle Harris. Antonio Armando Charles. Destiny Marianne Cheatham. Aaliyah Nicole Kristen. Tyra Shanice Cochran. Alexis Sharon Coleman. Nicholas Jeremiah Cook. Caitlin Brianne Cooper. Alexis Deanna Crosley. Zadie Yarimi Cruz Ribes. Jaren Shamar Davis. Jaden Henry Davis. Kiana Arisna Davis. Chin Kwak Din. Kenya Nicole Dixon. Jada Marae Dorsey. Aiden Michael Parker Doucette. Jaden Taiwan Duncan. Janaya Nashe Edmonds. Justin James Edwards. Ayana Kintrell Irby. Shariah Montreal Fails. Aminata Amy Fall. Kamora Latrice Fannin. Damari Vincent Finch. Jaden Wesley Floyd. Shania Natasha Frazier. Jabrianna LeBray Freeman. Devin Matthew Garrett. Araya Tasha Glenn. Joshua Glenn. Jada Denise Good. Mackenzie Good. Dakota Kaylin Marie Gore. Jordan Shana Grace. Ja'Cory Green. Mackenzie Janae Green. Ayana Elise Griffin. Horasto Guerrero. Deshana Tiana Gullett. Raquela Denise Gullett. Thomas Legacy Hamilton. Justin Tremaine Hardeman. Madison Catrice Harris. Tiara Danielle Harris. Mohammed Hazama. Kenya Jamiria Hill. Makaya Kurdasia Hill. Nathan Daniel Hollis. Cedric Hooks. Sanaya Shamar Hooks. Sydney Nicole Horn. Luis Javier Hurtado. Jordan Simone Ayobibi. Chamberlain Selena Jackson. Kirsten Nevea Jackson. Darian James Jackson. Khalil Javier Jackson. Sanaya Jackson. Carlton Donnell James. Tyrese Chris Jean. Cameron Jerwande Jenkins. Jaden Laval Jenkins. Cheyenne Shaterica Johnson. Elijah Jeray Johnson. Isaiah Johnson. Jalissa Marie Johnson. Janasia Cachet Johnson. Michael Lewis Jones. Zachary James Jones. Azaria J.L. Jordan. Frederick Dwayne Kelly. Shantara Nairi Kemp. Carson Deshaun Knight. Takira Tajay Langford. Samaya Ganesh Lassick. Narada Lee. Marquise Lamar Leonard. Trillion Deontay Levitt. India Shanice Lewis. Tristan Ronaldo Lewis. Jadarius O'Neal Lockley. Jesse Orlando Loreto. Cameron Jamal Maddox. Mahela Alicia Mallory. Amaya Martin. Christopher James Mayo Jr. Derek Charles McCorkle Jr. Alexander McCoy. Jadarian Lamar McGee. Jamarcus Quandell McQueen. Victor McQueen. Chartise Lejala McWilliams. Jamirica Alexandria Moore. Armani Shamar Ziar Meadows. Taekwon Mark Moore. Jada Helena Morales. Yohara Morales. Madison Mackenzie Morgan. Ramaya Marche Myers. Jayla Amaya Miles. Janelle Adriana Myricks. Jason Wynn. Jaden Wynn. Jamar Rashad Nickerson. Cedric Centel Nixon. Dalen Zaire Oliver. Aaron Bosco, Emily Hubie Osborne. Jalen Marquise Osborne. Velivia Pilia Peterson. Jamari Zaire Pettis. Miles Lee Petway. Niles Lee Petway. Kiara Denise Pierce. Kowalski Poole. Christopher Rengo Valespino. Devin Kyle Pritchett. Cameron Isaiah Riggs. Corey Isaiah Riggs. Jalen Andre Robinson. Lasai Janae Robinson. Deshaun Jaquez Rogers. Chelsea Gabrielle Rudolph. Carter Nathaniel Ruffin. Jamarian Donnell Sankey. Jeremy Carnell Sankey. Belicia Santiago. Aisha Lachey Shaver. Rhodesia Shipman. Jada Elaine Judy Shorosky. Jackson Riley Conwell Shuford. Calvin Xavier Smith. Marcus Dwayne Smith. Kennedy Nicole Snoddy. Christopher Adams Snow Jr. Amir Rashad Spencer. Jalen Morion St. Amy. Ray Darius Keyshawn Stokes. Kylan Israel Bradley. Carson Bradley Thomas. Robert Smothers. Akia Michelle Sorrells. Elena Gabrielle Sorrells. Terry Lavoyd Sutton. Isaiah Wayne Tarver. Martin Tatum Jr. Kaylin Renee Taylor. Kayla Adriana Taylor. Kayla Rihanna Thomas. Connor Jamel Todd. Jaden Ray Darius Trone. Essence Alexandria Turner. Cameron Sherrard Turpin. Elizzy Vixta Reyes. Hatovu. Jordan Ahmad Walker. Trayvon Edward Walker. Ethan Alexander Walters. Cameron Warren. Jacoby Antoine Watkins. Anaya Renee Watson. Seth Bryson Webb. Ava Joy Wesley. Johnny Antoine White. Kaylin Yvonne White. Trey Jamal White. Aliyah Salome Williams. Devon Anthony Williams. Keith Delano Williams. Michaela Ariana Williams. Aaron John Wilson. Nevaeh Dawn Woods. Jaden Yates. Theta Young. Tyler Jaden Looney.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Park Crossing High School's class of 2025. Seniors, the moment has come. Over the past 4 years, you've grown, persevered, and achieved something truly remarkable. You've made memories, faced challenges, and left your moment and mark on Park Crossing. Now it's time to take the next steps. Graduate candidates, please stand. With the authority vested in me as assistant principal, and with the full confidence that you are ready to embrace your future, class of 2025, you may now turn your tassels. Graduates, please prepare for the recessional. Faculty marshals, please take your place.